Hi, my name is Zehra Aziz. I'm an architect and I work as a design partner at the firm Particles. I'm sure you're familiar with Dorothy's shoes from The Wizard of Oz when she keeps saying there's no place like home, but I'm not here to talk about the shoes. I'm here to share some of the work that we've been doing at Particles, especially residential work. So making a home is an evolutionary process where it keeps changing and molding into something different at every stage. And our job as architects is to take something intangible and convert it into something that is tangible and a place that you can call home and be comfortable in. We get all sorts of requirements. Sometimes people are at daggers with each other within the same family on what they want and what they don't want. But we listen to them patiently and we try to give them a solution which has everybody on board. The first project that I'm sharing with you is about place. This is a house up in the hills of Banigala. It happens to be my nest as well. And this house has a lot of beautiful surroundings in terms of mountains and hills around it. So the house tries to incorporate its surroundings on the inside as well. It's very simple and minimal on the inside because it has this lush green richness on the outside and big windows, views, simple materials, and it's fun living there. Even the bathroom. So it's nice to wash your face and brush your teeth looking at that rocky part of the mountain on the outside instead of your face in the morning. So, okay, we're going on to the next slide soon. Yes. Sometimes people come to us and they ask for a certain style of architecture. You might have seen a lot of these new houses popping up around the city with these boxy forms and minimal finishes and straight lines. So this particular client wanted that kind of style in his home, and we started developing the design. This is what became of it in the end, and again, keeping it cuboidal. And we try to innovate within the same within his stylistic preferences and try to give a solution that was both interesting for us and new for him. This is what the house looks like a week back, and it started 2 years ago. So making a home is a lengthy, prolonged, difficult process. And it needs a lot of patience, not only from the designer, but from the person building it as well. Yes, fun. Who doesn't want to have fun in the place that you want to live? And we had these 3 retired gentlemen walk into our office one day, and we were all uptight and serious with them. But then when they started talking about what they wanted, we were surprised because they wanted a place in Savabi for the 3 of them, their old school friends, and they wanted to sing music and have a bonfire, do barbecues, and just get away from daily life on their trips to Savabi and have fun. So we proposed this design, which is like a cottage up in the hills of Savabi. It accommodates all their requirements in terms of having this big space where they can party and have concerts and swim out in a small, dip their feet in the pond outside. So it has just started construction. Okay, economy. Sometimes people come to us and teach us a bit about economy. And especially developers, property dealers, we tend to get a lot of those coming into the office. And they teach us how to build homes and sell them. Fact alert, I don't have a knack for business like a lot of other architects. So it's a learning experience. This is what the house design eventually looked like in the end. It is to be constructed in G14. And hopefully the client will be able to sell it at a high price and be happy with us. All we could do as designers was to make it look different from the 100 or so houses around it. Identity. So in Pakistan, we have a lot of different cultures, and people would like to show their identity from their homes. And this particular client belongs to a culture where they separate their private areas from the public areas. They don't like their guests coming into their private areas. So we proposed the design with a lot of these screens and brick finishes, which allows them to not only express their identity on the outside, but on the inside as well. Comfort. I think all of you look very comfortable right now. So it's important to be comfortable in the space that you're in, even if it's for 1 hour. This particular client, this house is to be located along the border in Kashmir, and this guy already has a house in the same spot, but he's building a new one because he doesn't have the comforts that he has in his home abroad in that old house. So this house will have, all his gadgetry, internet, central heating, central cooling, so that he's as comfortable as he is back home. Okay, and this is an image from his study where he gets all these beautiful views of the outside because it's Kashmir and it's a beautiful site. And hopefully he'll be living here a little longer than he usually does in his old home. Yes, I am here to shamefully advertise Particles, the firm. You can write to us at say@particles.pk, and we do architecture, we do interior design, and we do graphics. Thank you very much.